Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we make a tiny. Bo, Wapuania, hey, Bonnie Dane Fay, hey. Many me feel he kati, and many won't pay. Malabahi can you find the Bajan in Cabo? What you know, Ninja Lava, where me Cabo. I promise on my own, I'm over Tayani and Shona. But they want to be Nasana, Libukuna, no Shona.
Yawaena, Zumunchi Afiko May, Kowan Kabila Capito, Zaida Kai, Banda Bumbanchi, Mudena Zwalumchi, Ubangijing Allah Wayma, Zumunchi Afiko May, Anna Muhammad Wayma, Zumunchi Afiko May. Wayma, someone she a figo. Someone she a figo.
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpets sound victory. The battle that we won is the battle for a peace. We promise on an honor that we'll never fight again, cause Ghana is the happy place of joy we should defend.
Get up, what's up, motherland? I don't feel like Obidi and Afia. I'm in love with you now. Tamajiba Majihada Mabiata was a young will a dodgy love for from Chale. How? From the big six, you still to fix things. Mawa Hamakafu was Chicago reaches.
If you don't want make it be, nobody for fight, we don't need one a piece. Hey, and come boom. Hey, is it with it be we to protect the nation, but the God that anyone I save it. Oh yeah.
About the peace, hey, about our summer day, Kurjan, about the PP, hey, I want to know. Now, summer day, walk, hey, bar. Mafama Wabo Susa, walk as some chon once, say, many bay use on Kenya, if you are, we'll see as if you won't pay for a month who are when you be a cocoto. A lady be okay, palace, a lady more care, ballet, a lepizuko care, ballet. I'm out with you. It's all about a peace. Hey, Baloba.
Phones in a doom, stores out to doom, police say you foom, and we say soon. Tupaye papa, depending on high, Mwashakuma Muma, Memina Danima, Papa, don't know what it is. Musimudania too, Sema Photo Gem, Uredonach BBC.
Ghana is no more.
Papa picture free me, Dayum Nametium, no war.
So that the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons and daughters of God. Hey, we pray for love, we pray for peace, we pray for unity always. To make our nation better. Oh, to make our nation better. Bring peace to our land. Nation better. Peace to our land. Nation better. You know we're gonna do it again.
Busia made my war a chain memoir. Made us a piece, and then so what you break. Now, what far ye Adajia Wonyina Akabano, or the Ababa swaying a war BWF Solicitors platform. No so sounds so and Asia a war. Ufiemu and baby are one other for a share engina. If I'm a recruit frame pawn and Jimedi a year, the community and the law. Community and the law, a Jimedi, BWF Solicitors. I should check Emma Yadebro Miminda area beer. Every 4 o'clock UK time, at the ECOC 6 o'clock UK time. Na Idru Sabre na yehwe emremu ensama hodo titi wasitena ewo UK ha ebeboa ama watimi agina wona so eye. Na de tene se yehia obetimi e de question wo concern aba. Nansa na no ma menkamfo emma se eba no se ohia se woni lawyer for bedi nkomo efa no immigration sem efa ajapade efa awade any divorce efa aban emra any adwuma yemu even school and that's what ajapade BWF Solicitors and Americanfo a day amount obefre won ewo 0208 493 7340 and that's 077 127 61884. And then in command day bro no a very interesting one. Na yata eka every best September last year. And you could see 31st December 2020. You were January more February and a March year you can say EUSS application no yeah the bedroom baby na bia na went me and yet no was sitting at UK hano I be a wall. Busia near we EU citizen now better now person now we application a man was saying and now we no quite so now offer now oh hete snaga a day and now we now today we're going to look at a very interesting topic. The topic says what to do when your application is refused for providing false documents for your EUSS application. Because you are now you better scenarios a bit me ama more a day I refuse to and then and now but may sense so any wo at the home command say a quite person abefa ayeno. But answer no. So me won kra sun kubia I was say me day a mawo. Na san kra no and say me pese atiase say EUSS application no. I was so ye me basia.
Do you know that all EU nationals and their non-EU family members must make an application for EUSS before the end of June 2021? Failure to apply may affect your lawful residence in the UK. If you have not already acted and applied under the EU settlement scheme to secure your status in the UK, don't leave it to the last minute to apply. It is important that you ensure your status in the UK is secured and seek legal advice if necessary. This includes EU and EEA nationals who hold registration certificates or permanent registration certificates, or family members who have been issued residence cards or permanent residence cards under the EEA Regulations 2016. If you have not yet done so, we urge everybody who is eligible to apply for pre-settled or settled status before June 30th, 2021. The official deadline for pre-settled status under the EU settlement scheme is June 30th, 2021. However, to ensure the most secure position, it is advisable to make the application at the earliest possibility. Please make sure that you are present in the UK prior to the 31st of December 2020 and that you have all required documents to prove that. Please note that non-compliance with immigration laws, including periods spent in the UK by EEA and EU nationals who cannot evidence their exercise of treaty rights, may also affect future applications for British citizenship. BWF Solicitors has a wealth of experience in all aspects of UK immigration law and has assisted many families with their applications under the Home Office's EU settlement schemes. If in doubt, please contact BWF Solicitors urgently on 020-849-37340 or 077-127-61884.
BWF Solicitors is a leading and an award-winning solicitor situated in London. Our expertise in family and matrimonial law encompasses divorce, separation, children matters, family breakdown, and financial orders. We focus on all aspects of immigration law. Our areas of expertise extends to visas for individuals and businesses, These include spouses, students, visitors, EU applications, investors, and more. We also undertake appeals and judicial reviews of negative decisions. We hold Law Society Quality Mark in immigration law. Our family law solicitors are dedicated to finding the most effective and pain-free resolution for our clients through the provision of sensitive, effective, and affordable legal advice. We are also Ghanaian law specialists and have advised many local authorities and other solicitors on aspects of Ghanaian law. We have also advised businesses looking to relocate to Ghana. Our senior partner is dual qualified as a barrister at law in Ghana and solicitor to the Superior Court of England and Wales. Client satisfaction is our #1 priority. This shows in the number of positive reviews we have received from our clients. BWF Solicitors, your preferred community lawyers.
Yeah, say what BWF Solicitors and car. Now, when him say wako baby pa, what day wo a home akobo na fe and yama atimi akoye ade amawo. And so your coin say you know Asia. Na dear Emma nika pi pa and say yebetimi any opening pa or da jumedina ano Asia na fe yede komono ashishaso. Ebio my boy money if you record from na Michi aye and nipa meneno ebabedi jumano aye opening pa or da BWF Solicitors ano and Dr. Bennard Owusu and I say in friend Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben abekan we na me mano akwaba. Uncle Ben akwaba.
Kwaku me Johnson.
Na what is it?
Yehovah adom.
Tayefo.
Medas.
Yeah. To say yeah. When you associate with quality, that is what you get. Now what you need to call saying?
Kwaku ekoye. I'm say yatin kwamodia na I was here denyame ase.
Yeah. I'm up for the questions we bring about. Na and wadaroma ye percent ye try ni kwa chika krana ye hwe senia the bia mo boy en koko. EU settlement scheme or munya application or EU settlement scheme or munya application. Along the line, minya some of the issues say coffee application I may refuse or inti and then me percent ye sa scheme on ankasa. And the entire ma ye refuse because na senia yenya itiatias and straightforward. Catcher English aban say metikrum ha. Me me person babatna ha nanso so masama mamentna I didn't why would anybody be refused but before then you say EU settlement scheme no anything
okay well kwaku ansana yebedin komono maminchia eti4 ne wona wo hwe e Facebook yichiam hope say Saturday nyame ahwe yenyina ma sabio yetinkwam ya damasen so say mo timi a support yen for all this while I'm say idea a sombo my bebre say mo koso a support yen kwaku am say yakase EU settlement scheme na dia ya kan say nipa na ujina na so dia application ana nipa na oya application ana nipa na ne ba application no either say ono EU ni ana ono na setena no ogina EU mraso no dinyae ana asa kola na nkasa EU ni
okay
na emriti ani British for a free European Union ni na omo free mo no nhihye bi ba ya friend withdrawal agreement ni din wa but for sadabaya for betiase no withdrawal agreement no and nhihye a aban British aban and Europe community ni nyina etnase esi po se ye wonipa etimukrum ana muzumu wonipa eti krum enti yendi nkita ho na omomo wo ho no ye mbo mo ho ban na omasetena no enkoyie na mmom omadofo mpese omodi omoban so omuntime di omaba
okay
enti na ye ka EU settlement scheme ne hihia ne se EU fo ete ha omo nye EU fo bo omo gina EU ni so da ade age asetena no ɛyɛ kwan a foforɔ a yɛbia ma ɔmo from January 2019 so ɔmo fa mmara no ɔmo fa mbɛgye asetena.
Okay. Na sɛ obi ɛyɛ European national na bra na EU ka UK ka EU ho no na ɔwɔ mu na afei wagye atom so wɔbɛtena adenti na yɛde deadline bi asa aba abɛto ho.
Okay. Deɛ tene sɛ British aban pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ nhyehyɛe bi a obɛhu ne ho ano ehu ɔmo wɔ kurom ha.
Okay.
Enti yɛyɛ election no wie yɛ no a ba se be free mu no yɛma time bebree last one ɔmo maa no from 2019 December no ɔmo maa to December 2020.
Okay.
A ɔmo from the transitional period.
Okay.
A sɛ obi a opɛ sɛ wo ba ha biara no yɛma wo kwan bra.
Okay.
Bewrem na yɛmmɔ wo ho ban.
Okay.
Enti eno ende 31st December. Ti EU ni bia na ɔwa ha ana no waba ha dada no before 31st of December no. Ya no saa protection no so betimi de na busuafo aba. Okay. Ana saa EU ni nankasa no ɔno nso British for ayomo law a enye EU law no aye domestic legislation and domestic law a almost saa aye law yi fiti 2021 January ade ko forever no ene na yede bebo mo a ya bom ho ban wa ha na de bebo mo ho ban ko ye pese ye gya EU law no to baabi na yede ye law na aye adwuma ene na friend grace period no eno no end 30th of June to from 1st of July no so wo ha na wonye hwe wonkoje new card ne bi wonkoje new letter ne bi wonye application since January 2019 na woda so okromo ha apart from say why British na ehia say obeye hwe no so wonya nya British na wo permanent residence or limited leave to remain or residence card.
Okay.
Permanent residence certificate, permanent residence card. Sankrofo ni nyina no. All those titibi no now yes o wasetena wa ha no. Aban foforo aba no ese sa wasetena no. Ya ma time say June yi sesa no. Once sesa na kire se wasetena wa ha no endimu.
Sɛnea wokyerɛ mu na kyerɛ sɛ obi a yɛama no 5 years obi a ɔwɔ limited leave to remain anaasɛ bi kora wanya indefinite ɛfa isa EU nhyehyɛe ni nyinaa ho no ɛwɔ sɛ woma aban hunu na ɛsesa no ne yɛka kyerɛw sɛ sei ɛna ɛteɛ na waba abɛka yɛn ho sa. Is that what it is?
Okay. So wasetena no yɛatwerɛ indefinite na wɔnka ho.
Okay.
So wasetena no 5 years yɛatwerɛ limited leave to remain onka ho. So when your email be if your home office yamao indefinite leave to remain onka ho. When your email be if your home office yamao limited leave to remain 5 years onka ho. Mo amoka ho a yɛntwerɛ limited leave to remain and indefinite. To the no answer 5 years residence card.
Okay.
And as a permanent residence. Sa nkrofo no minim se obi wo permanent or fryan ne na kasa so wo indefinite. Mesra mo memfa wadwembo. Obi a nkonkohwe ne passport EU for no monkohwe card a yede amamo. Mo hwe letters a yede amamo hwe se. Ya chiro indefinite and as ya chiro permanent residence. Ya chiro 5 years residence card and as ya chiro 5 years limited leave to remain. Difference a woman no. What the no 5 years limited leave and indefinite. The word indefinite yatro enye permanent. Misraw. I just say by June one year yesi betwa wesu.
Enye ade a ye bibi say what taken for granted Misraw for what you koso. Sa wonti ase na wonhunu se ne siti a kohwe wo passport no se ne anka ben eche mo no na ehwe hunu se mekuta we na me de meka na se wokohwe na wonti bibi ase a for telephone the free BWF Solicitors 0208 493 7340 na ibisa ho asem. Meba aba behwe ekwan a yebɛfa so na fe ya yes application no se wo fall into that category so that you don't get it wrong. Ebinim so lawyer for no say betimi ai wetimi aye but we are no tie wo sɛ me na no akwaya asem foforo obi sa computer mouse here ye da computer o kɔ ho kra no bia ene dey untimi enye mpacho nyabotre pa tie mesesi a na menka nkyerɛ sɛ ekwan bi wo ho a obetimi afa so a enye difficult ema nansa na no mesemo menuanom a wo line so na wa join the yen no me mama akwaba na amanye team na odi kan ene edase pi nyame ensure na kofi sanso na ye wo Kenneth Kofi Oforiboateng Antobam say good evening all Kofi Antobam on board ye wo Tilly Duma ye wo Akosia part also wo chair yen ye wo Mary Ama Yamoa Akwia McDonald sanso na ye wo Nana Jemfua Edward Dubate ye wo Jiwa Jiman sanso na ye wo Mavis or say Auntie May good afternoon ye da so joining Vivian Anoff ye wo ebi so Ezekiel Johnson openi kwaba yame insure so openi sanso na dodo a mo bekan ho dokasa dom ene kwaku oware abedi also ye da wase so abe joining yen be pacho say o joining yen either on Facebook and as a YouTuber pick up the link and share na obi ensuso enyabe. For the past couple of weeks, you've been giving us about 300 shares. That's fine. But you can contribute 500 so that at least nipa bako kra share na nipa 50 na inya when you emphasize bebre. What boa will be because obi asem etimi be obi asem safwa etimi be obi asem epno. Those of you who are joining us who do not speak our language, whatever it is, just continue to join us. At the point, we'll do a summary of the discussion in English so you can pick up the essence of it. What we are looking at is the EUSS application. There's so much advertising and information going around, and the notice is do it. The deadline is the 30th of June 2021. Now, people are saying that they've put in the application and those applications have been refused. The accusation is that they provided false documents and the rest of it. What do you do in a situation like that? We'll be coming back to that. I was for the EUSS application. And Bennard Owusu who qualify say utimi EUSS application maybe. But my main sign call ne subio and answer in champion na Mr. say an application Uncle Ben no.
Well, kwaku EUSS application when you online. Na me hu say extended family members no be online ama eno no mo refuse because EUSS no so we extended family member we na wontimi nya no online prior to December enti ana wanya no by December no so from January no we extended family member wontimi nya ti omo anya nyina omo free ana mo amoye ya ye hu se mo refuse almost mo nyina no mo nya appeal because reasons some dey refuse no dodo na aye mischievous and I say sabe aye you know person mo ha dwene anya de a eda mrem anya mra kwan so de ebe kan say wo be ya first of all we hear internet,
okay,
we hear a device, we hear the laptop, desktop, iPad. Phone, no, me shall advise.
Okay.
The entire me advice and say your phone. Ne kesi nyina, I'm say phone kesi wo manage my way. Enti one you careful and you many be wa who any papa.
Okay.
Ube here our passport number. Ube here our passport no expiry date. And I say biometric nibi. Wo besa sano e dia beji new one. Ubetimi use biometric no at the app be or computer no so aye. Why you know wakoso no ubia wa bebisa questions within with date of birth, what address, one a wigina na so wahihye ni nyina awie no ubebisa other questions be nipa na wigina na so no owoye nai wa apply EUSS ni bi wa apply and a reference number that started with 3434 what you shame or NIA ebe no abe run it ebe hu sampa watena kromo ha bibia eye kama
okay
ne aka se fa evidence na kire se EU ni no ida se we na yire ni kun we ne ba ana we ne maame ana ne papa ti wo scan a na wa upload marriage certificate wo scan a na wa upload we wi a se wo ne na obeka se fa bibia kire se in the last 6 months no te ha ti bia letter wo din wo so no scan na wa upload we ni nyina be ma email na ma reference number akase book appointment no oma strategiska parce wunya abotre na wo sori anopa be 6 juma ye dia no bo say 6 o'clock near office ko ye pese book free appointment e ma client no
okay
ko me hu de ntia wo so kutua 190
a do point at a certain point in the day no appointment ni free
after 9 o'clock no do na wunya free ni biom obe say de aka ni nyina ye pay de bi wo kra wunya bi kra enti time a the right time so obey between 6 o'clock 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. Ubenya appointment. Into okay for application and numrea. Yabotre anopa. Sorry intem. Na call appointment portal no so. Or the reference number ni shame ni code na. Abema option. Ehena opesa woko. Croydon, way Liverpool, Manchester, way why no kama even Edmonton Accra bi wa ha. Uye ni nyina ewia okobɔ nsa enche bia na ɔmo de wasetena naba ɔmo de letter no ba 10 days no na nka wo card naba ba ya hu se be 2 months ni no sa December January ho no nkrofo bebree cards ekɔ mu because no mo sesa card na nkasa no security features na obi no mo asesa kala no kra no mo asesa no
okay
enti ama your clients be ya the other number no November December up to now the card and buy obi nso wo a all those say ya the address ama home office for no now home office a post to card na ko nipa di fee obi wo a na wetu afre ho obi wo a na obi otifi na fa card na si na che say onya card no ti ni home office aka say ya the address hyeso a mo ma na mra ye ho say na be ya nipa na card no ti kwaku ne tintin ni tia na say we online na capture wasetena na ye de ama no e wo online tu kopa adwuma eno ana say obagi code bi wo internet ne so na wo de ama wo employer no wo be 40 days obetime use sa code no no de a check it online obehu picture ne obibia e wo say wo no wasetena e wo kromo ha
okay enti say wo ye ne sa wie na say bia memfa ne say wo adwuma na you say wasetena MI na mo che mo certificate of application be ba ne ade so wo ye wie na bia ma receipt bia na email bia obetime de a chere say ma de no mbai nti mo bia hama
okay enti wo ye yenya reference number na obetime de ama wo employer no so wo pesa wo check so bi ye adwuma aye niema mienu say yenya ma na setena obeye bibia frɛ no employer checking service it is a form questionnaire or fill a form no online no I click it within 1 week maximum 2 weeks no wo employer no on be email say nipa ya o person ya adwuma no ya ma no ho kwan so timi ya adwuma
okay
so wasetena no aba na wunya card no ba letter no na wo eno no online code na meka ya no wo ya na wo de ama employer no wa check it employers no be brain nim ade wo so mo ye it will be our check employer checking service obi wo ha man code obi wo wa wo ya application na ya decision o se man code no won't be man code ade obetimi ama na your reference number so oji code no yakohwese wo asetena but reference number no oji ahwese home office for aka kire ono no se on ma wonya adwuma and that's how it has to be to say we adwuma ma obi no see o ma me code na wasetena no nyaya Kachan said there be onye employer checking service into the reference number no 3434 reference number no what the man or try within 1 week no my brain email say obetimi ayadwuma Yeah.
You. Abusia say afi na wabeka yensa opani a no ewo afidi so ye Uncle Ben senior partner BWF Solicitors. Obwa yen ema yetimi edi yedwuma hodo nyina fa emremu ene ho enhyehye. Ene de ye ka ho asem eye mo a mo na mo ye EU ma anase EU citizens a UK if free EU no mu na opese oba betena UK na afi ha ene be ye wo fie no ho enhyehye sen na esi etie na wɔkyerɛ mu mesrɛ sɛ wo de wonti ase kra no ne kofa wo passport wo fa passport a de ebomo no hwɛ sɛ wonti ase a 0208 493 7340 na BWF Solicitors mpanyinfo ensure akaba na yi ne nneɛma n'ani so de aman akyerɛ yɛn sɛ sei ne ebetumi ayɛ no sei ne ebetumi ayɛ sei ne ebetumi ayɛ no mepakyɛw Bomodin said ubitimi edi shishenos. Na spread the word said yeah India na Berima Brimpon atro acto most people are still not aware of this. Please let us keep spreading the news because I just had a conversation with someone from Belgium and they were like, please, I did mine a long time ago. I asked how does it look like and they said it's blue and I told them to reply for the new one ASAP. I mean it's a confusion bebre ewo mo ye ba ba e kwan be nso kra na ofa na wo apply a ebetimi refuse why na sesia se ye si wo mo ye what transition period mu obetimi aye application e de amana yen come from that end na yemra and when you say the ye kan eye omo a omo EU for a omo etiabrotre nkoa na betimi aye ananse wo ye application no a wo ye de afra wo extended family members nyina.
Okay, extended family members no say ye ma wo asetena dada by December ana wonye application dada by December say sia wontimi nya application and intina me say extended family members no I was say ye refuse your application and we appeal time na twam kra apply for extension of time na court no amount time na fire appeal because wontimi nya biom wontimi reapply biom. Okay, I just say ama wa setena ana wa your application. EU for no EU ni or waha as at 31st December obetimi aye application. Okay, ama na busuani no menka extended meka ne ba ne nana ne maame ne papa asa EU ni or waha ne ba ne nana ne maame
ne maame
ne papa
okay
ne papa maame ne baba.
Okay.
Sa nkrofo no omo ye family members.
Okay.
Obi oye wunua wo fa ase, wo fa, wanti. Omo nyina ye extended family members. Even wa unua kra ye extended family member. Wonye ma no before December wontimi ye atwam.
Okay.
Say yem farm man on ye refuse na me say ya appeal. Say if you jit kra tum say uni case kra me say ya appeal because and cost wa hibia. Ubenya chance no wa reflect because the yehu say decisions are my no it's against the law because you can extended family member case law say will be about 15 case bia mehu bia ba meden bia ye extended family member or my refuse to bia decision is wrong obi wo wa ye say maame no oje benefit to buy den di nipa na ba but what they obi a figure na ba extended family member anya wo future anya ni future dependency ye kind of past and present into the wire dada na de wo yesisi a into wo je benefit na every man bia wo fa asana na wo send no £100 the first I would benefit no nkyerese untimi fa dipa no mba but me who decisions omo use sa reasons no ama nkrofo ni bi wo ha omo answer lawyer ampa na me je benefit ntimi emfa no mba sa na omo kan no kre of course enye no kre so wa hwe nipa no nko a na even wunni sika ba wutimi hwe nipa no wo koso hwe na betimi de nipa na ba absolutely.
Okay, and you know me misa the critical question a day na emma ye refuse apart from for lack of a better expression apart from mischief a day na be more refuse
kwaku ade be more refuse no e be a documentation until we see me yiri ni one for marriage certificate anko we see me yiri ni marriage certificate out the call no ne me be an to yi Usi me yiri ni well mun so no aware dada. Divorce certificate a wode buy no. Omanje antum.
Okay.
Enti documentation. Ade a ye hu sesia because since January no if be suitability requirement.
Okay.
Mo amoya immigration there, mo amoya British, amoya stay wa ha no. Mo ye aware because ye de di mo a. If be general grounds for refusal under the old style immigration rules from 320s. I am from the 320s, the naughty 320s. 1 to 7 I am mandatory. If free or call up to 2, 3, 2, then I am discretionary. Omo di be share EUSS nim. Ama ye bo bia koko. Me catch obia. Me kai, Richard the kai, Francis kai, Eunice kai. But obia ye adwuma bia no. Ye catch re ye nuanom se. Saa di way abe share EU mranim. To waka assembly na into year on the burial. You could ban for 10 years. What the document be ba na nya ne kwanswa or be refusal. You refuse you and now a china no sanko application. You beka say because we use deception that no. You ban for 10 years. Are you possible? Ye hubi, you start and are you worrying because the threshold na I was so use no. Omu use the threshold. Ama nkrofo bebre obi wo hwa the same sourced documents no omo ye 4 omo age 3 atum omo refuse to. Obi so wo hwa the same document no the J family permit free Ghana at the buy. But obedu ha no we use the same document. Ade a mehu ne say omo ye collection of signatures. Whether it's right or wrong, I'm not too sure. Nah. Ye delve into ye ne Ghana for started de hun kita ho ama am say week here ye see mo yi ya suma your office for Ghana so mo nko registrar Accra no mo nko ye inquiries about certain things sa na ye adwuma because we started with customary law no sa na ye ni omo kon ya and that's what we want to do because me who birth certificates are on the face of it no eluku genuine ti obi use wa omo use suitability under EU 15 and 16. 16 no and a hard and 15 idea obvious. You deport or die we a criminal. That's obvious. But 16 no I say we use misrepresentation, we use deception, we use false document, we use fraudulent document. Sa grounds no first in the be 2016 and 2006 regulation no.
Okay.
See I want the other count. But enema cases in here no. Because see no and I keep saying pocket lawyers no more board here, but see no pocket lawyers asem.
You said you do proper
yes, because you can't the law of deception producing fraudulent document. I law. And yet me bomi trima can say try a lock in cranibe kachini in chika into try and error and yet young two snake and ladders or ha and ludu. The typical deception and I say misrepresentation I be my refusal under EU 16 no. I purely law and a case law non so allow a buy no said the ode ya Ghana forces here I was so diomo. But it's just started and I'm hopeful. So eventually, the issue of Mokota, you be more Matthias, yes, said you're more you're right. You're the Ghana for no son American. Eventually, no, you not penina, you be engaged, no. You pecras a registrar, no, you be engaged, no, your platform issue. No, actually, Ghana for Sana Oko BWF certificate and marriage certificate. Then I was avoid it and how to get it. And now I can say, you better say your office, no. You bet me I need a blank form of sa documents now through the rightful sources. But me nyanya decision and then my partners, you know, or see a tenacity near share because union on Santa Obo more. If you are a more some credit, but we'll see.
I was in for say I feel no abekaya your senior partner BWF Solicitors and you know actually and come we and ye di ho and come meba.
Do you know that all EU nationals and their non-EU family members must make an application for EUSS before the end of June 2021. Failure to apply may affect your lawful residence in the UK. If you have not already acted and applied under the EU settlement scheme to secure your status in the UK, don't leave it to the last minute to apply. It is important that you ensure your status in the UK is secured and seek legal advice if necessary. This includes EU and EEA nationals who hold registration certificates or permanent registration certificates, or family members who have been issued residence cards or permanent residence cards under the EEA Regulations 2016. If you have not yet done so, we urge everybody who is eligible to apply for pre-settled or settled status before June 30th, 2021. The official deadline for pre-settled status under the EU settlement scheme is June 30th, 2021. However, to ensure the most secure position, it is advisable to make the application at the earliest possibility. Please make sure that you are present in the UK prior to the 31st of December 2020 and that you have all required documents to prove that. Please note that non-compliance with immigration laws, including periods spent in the UK by EEA and EU nationals who cannot evidence their exercise of treaty rights, may also affect future applications for British citizenship. BWF Solicitors has a wealth of experience in all aspects of UK immigration law and has assisted many families with their applications under the Home Office's EU settlement schemes. If in doubt, please contact BWF Solicitors urgently on 020-849-37340 or 077-127-61884.
Penny anim asemka ose nana wasuma. Nia me pesa me ka enyina ene se bomodin se umma empower. 30th of June enche kra sisi ya March na IND. Nti se wotena ho empower ho a na afi bia ne ye betwa wasu. Na afi obi o depending on you na sitna betimi akoyi ba kwa na mienu bia da manu na won kora so so you're going to find yourself in a bad situation. So please spread the word. Mo binting Sania aye minia nana obempon eka ye mi si na sem no so bi o me to screen so amate was most people still are not aware of it. Catcher will be say oye EU national na sa application onyanye ya me serno me panicho omo madi anye because the big point to be na face sania maybe na ankabena ni yedi nkomo kan na wantimi anye ho hwe ama ebe ha adwene ebe ya enti bomodi ya. Well, Akaben Ewaha, a senior partner BWF Solicitors, and Koma Yedi no say what to do when your application is refused for providing false document. And when specifically, I mean, Mrs. Our question, what do you do?
Okay, sir, Sana Meka earlier on, under immigration rules, no, Ubienim say, Oko use bank statements via enye, pay slips enye, marriage certificate enya, itimi banel for 10 years. Almost a similar provision abeto EUSS name.
Okay.
Appendix EU are part of immigration rules, no. To read the immigration rules now, EUSS na account. Paragraph 6 of the immigration rules define deception. Ana law nankasa nonso case law define deception. Ebiom misrepresentation, any deception, and a false document. Misrepresentation, deception, false document. Omo ye triplets. Omo move in tandem. Problem omo cause under EU 16 ne say you be refuse your application no. Okay. To refuse your application na omujina document na or the buy no se ade aye hu your marriage certificate and a birth certificate. almost say a fraudulent document, and I say a forged. The word fraudulent and I forged no, mean one thing. It's either say I don't know, na sa na tie and I was a son and I say I don't know what the abase a year birth certificate no. Na AMA, KMA, TMA, one AMA the mao no, and tessa. Enti sa kushina we try and you say and your papa ne papa you. And then you say, "Nyawo yere ana wuku ne."
Krata wo de be kire ne nya no kre.
Krata wo de be kire na wo gina so de aka sa asem no. Enya no kre enti yemfa ma wo. Period. No asem ano no. Now, sa emra no, omo de ba January ano omo de ba.
Okay.
Enti omo de ba, in fact omo de ba December, started December. Omo de ba ya no, ye bo bia akoko. So you're very careful. But say no more apply no. I said the yen training or more apply no keke because you just start here juma enya na che. EU 4 the end started. The first part and say the definition of deception, misrepresentation, and a false document no. Court account. The first part in here case be a friend AA Nigeria 2010 Court of Appeal say Home Office ekase what the document be about a false document and a case of China. Say a false document omona also mo prove say document no a false document. Sa biom na omasan kase se obi eka asem bi a wo say a misrepresentation and I say a deceptive. I was Home Office no prove say nipa na oka otwere sa asem no na dwen mu ni say odi bebu odi bebu aban enti ebia ye bisa say watu kwan aba UK da we say there be it's a misrepresentation and a false statement and I say ye bisa say we use din bi da and in America say sia EUSS no nye pocket lawyers assembium. Because we fill form now, you bisa say where you should din bida. Ebia no mbisa o question no. Ebia ni e gina o dabida ana ye ball nsa. E din ana hye ubotom no na ye kwesiata. Sesi a wo use wo wudi ankasa ye fra o ya otano. Nti ye bisa say where you should din bida na wo kase da bia a misrepresentation. Sa niema we nyina no etimima omo refuse. Enti so wo the birth certificate ba mesra o memfra connection man wo Ghana nkase koye mame nipa na wo frɛ no ye sure say one winimo no ana obi nimo no ana say oye aban nipa wakɔ nanim a oye ama wo hyenenso say your birth certificate no ye wo security features ewo ho adibi eye silver ayete say aluminium at the birth certificate no so so old one ayede ensa atwera mesroment tonkene wo use no mo ka kira o se kofa new one bi bra ka kira o mo se wuni new one bi we na wo o mo fanye o mo ne bibia aye crash bi ama crash na fro bi wo Ghana ama first one of the coin na ye papa second one of the coin no and akofa o me refuse an application or the abrae no. The other part no ukoye bibia ewo aban mu a ye gi receipt bibia wo ye bia ye gi receipt enti birth certificate na nipa na ya ma wo se na be ma wo wakoma ebeto yem marriage certificate na wo ya ma wo no se na be ma wo behu se ade no eye papa a enya de ekofa asem abrɛ wo no hwɛ hu receipt ye fanto nchen woye we nyina awie na omo se asem a waka no ana wo document no omo ngi ntuma woye appeal a catch omo se omo decision no enye in accordance with the EEA regulation and I say EU settlement scheme ukasa na wasa I explain it say birth certificate no woko aban mu na woko je
o receipt ni
wonye expert receipt achireni ana say woni receipt kra na wo wa ha ana wo ye enti wonni bibia be ma wa hu sa de no nye papa because anya say we produce certificate no kwa nti na was refuse. I was a case law, case of Ahmed 2011. Case of Zio Gina and also 2018. And even the recent case cry 2019 a Bilaji Gary sa case ni nyina e pa kire se se obi di ade ba na enye papa first of all no wo ka kire ne se wade na enye papa wo na wo se wo prove kire ne se wade na enye papa yes na wo prove kire ne se enye papa e wo se wo sa e kire ne se ode adwembone na ode sa ade no bai eno na criminal cases ye wo two elements are a crime a crime if actus real and then the act and an actus no I was so mens real and I say mental element so na yakase bibi a deceptive misrepresentation fraudulent it connotes a criminal act and I say bibia sabe ento asum and judges and say yes I don't know bet me yes a fake but nipa na ode buy
na wona dwem mu
se odi deceive mu onim se eye fake na until so we explain the steps are what the year koji so wo text messages are what the text nipa no Ghana so onko yes adi ma wa print ni nyina fa kan we ye wa pio na wa ye statement wa twero se me Kofi Antobam meti number so and so me papa ne Kwaku ana me maame ne antiama me ba ha 2019 birth certificate yi eno ana me de je asetena eno na me de koje me passport wonya kasa na ema mienu na wo de akoje passport wo de akoje asetena
eno ye de amount ye
yeah enti se Ghana aban omo se ade no nya papa na se waje atuma abede na wo hu se ade na nya papa and wonya register na ema ni nyina na wo dispel sa accusation say negative mental concept no and answer element of deception no I was about because case of AA say misrepresentation deception fraudulent document no say nipa no ni adwenbone a we ye den which me use against them and the new case abano aye Bilaji Gary na me bon wasem no say aban ehu se wudi bibia ba ana waka asem bia ento asum no obegina so de refuse wa o say also troll to be un se letter bi by a friend minded to refuse sa na free letter no okay sa minded to refuse no be troll say wo Kofi Antobam wo the birth certificate aba na mum ye hu bibia wo birth certificate na enhye ye in crime ama yenya adwen bi se o birth certificate na wo de aba no enya de papa enti ye pese ye refuse na ya ma ho kwan se ka bibi kire yen na fa kire ase se na ebe ya ye refuse wo yes ade na wo be hu se o me respond very likely se still o me refuse because person mu yi asem ni free o mu nsem no mo de koma judge se na be ya judge no endi wo ho ya wo no bibia wo ye bia no kai sa de we ya America se wonni adwempo bi se sa de no wodi kosisi aban wonni adwempo se sa de no eye fake wonni adwempo se asama wo kan no wo ra fi wo ho se ebisa wo se wo use din bi da wo se da bi no wo ra kra fi se be 10 years ago ye gina case of Chanda ese na mum se ade na wo ka ho asem no aye bisa ho asem no se si be na wo twi mu ani ebisa wo se wo use din bi da na wo chi twa mu ya wo use din bi da na se wo ka se da bi me use din bi da ani ewu ntimi nka se wo ready because case of Chanda se ade no aye fresh e wo trim enti sa case laws ni nyina e kire se achia na mbui but mesremo I was see enya ne yie from the word go nti wo gi document na memfro bia keke na even ufro bia keke a bisa questions bisa receipt on G evidence obetimi kra sa document no on ma registrar na bulletin to so ono ana o issue sa document wo ye ne sa na ba se enya de papa de wo se we bia no waye enti entimi ntwewaso
Akabam say was say mo boy yen se see our office wo Ghana yi wa bosso de but me pese me team na me gina clients ni Ghana fo nyina na mu esre mo se mo nkoso nyaman say processes are your digit documents e wo Ghana say people pese wo renew passport wo Ghana say wo pese wo birth certificate divorce certificate marriage certificate death certificate land registry hon ya manema nka mondie nimu na monchi omomre ya ne no omoni nkomo ha and possibly people ask them questions to say my say no cre and the right thing me feel like abema adwuma no a bit easier
kwaku ya start and they say 7 o'clock and land registry for you will zoom or you are aware next month and within the month no people say the birth and death registry for say bit me dioma by a platform we so almost ya dioma beba passport for almost ya dioma beba passport for no bear reminds a hakra na your passport office wa ha on bit me ya kasa say Ghana de no so but the here ye no say ubetimi etufo e wo wiase mu hanyina say nipa na oye na ade no say ono an take steps sade no obeye ni ye a de ubeye bia no enkosi
Abusiafo se say me be call manoso na fi master say obetimi aba eniyen aba bedi and komo obetimi and the question no concern no aba obetimi afreyen ewo 0208 123 1016 0208 123 1016. I'm also so questions ni concerns ni bi aye ahoma so yen enchen ha and nti e be call platform no so na afi ya pekibi na me de na support the dikan or say what if your case has been refused by saying your credibility is damaged on almost all of your interview and in court? What can you do to be credible?
Okay, well, me first of all no say oko interview na bibia nko yia ye free bibi ye friend relevance and a weight. Say Supreme Court Ghana de course mo pe cases tie no omo use phrases be relevance and a weight. Relevance and a weight. So interview na nko yia enkyere say ye be refuse. Question and answer na o maaye no ne relevance eyeden. Enti wo se why aware wako akosua noma ana kofi adade okoya no yebisa wo se akosua noma ne maame wadi ahe utia what is the relevance?
Okay.
Sabe ebi kra wase kra no ngati on enti unhia wi mfiri ne ho
ase krafo bia wo
what you say but yebisa wo se o wife adi ahe na wankai ana se dabe na muhia ya wait na ye de ma no nti betimi ati e relevant but ni mu dro ye den sabio ye bisa and these are stupid questions. My interview several years ago I'm a bisa oba ne say ukun boxer shorts ben those days kana a supporter ben no she a color. Can you imagine me cry them say graphic color nobody do ask. Enti uko timiensa ena enum nsia de kona na ama omo aye suspicious. Ne birthday then na the man no. Ye wo Ghana phobia omo celebrity event bia. Enti sesa na ma no kotia ne relevance ne weight no anya de. Enti obi ka se mako interview me refuse me a. Me pese me hwe 1 question no 2 question is relevant na 3 irrelevant weight ahe Anema. What be 150 questions? We T15. When you 135. Duty, you know, emunye dunsre 135. And that is how you look at this thing. Sana will present evidence or court. We are sure sir we are upfront. Ideally, no unya will be a unimu and also better statement amamoa. Far better.
Okay. Over for also But answer no mamen ko aye ahmano so na yemfa yenua wo so na yenti ono na question when you can free agina so for some time. Hello.
Hello, Brother Ku. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Miss Achia and Ben.
Oh, my tea.
Yes, darling.
Hey,
Yeah, Joseph.
Saturday na wajaiba no. You too.
Anyway, you me cheche phone so nyina ani ahwe phone nyina. And nyame adom ye program me to me afford some of me crofo na me to me and some of question and Ben into me and some of question ma say abro na ba could be a woman many an afro Mrs. But on say you bisa into me I mean bisa man until we there me pa chop maybe some man kakra. The question is say Wawari British ni oba na yema oba kroma yema ne 3 years visa eno de ba kroma 3 years no ebewu August year me ne okati na ne yire awo baako omo oba baako a ne yire san enyim biom nti no obisa say so pese o renew a kwan be na obefa so e de renew ni application no onye ne tesi a na say ontwen ebe wansa na obeye nso akwan ben na obefa so na odi aye nti me bisa ma ne hu se otie me bisa ma no
Yo manyati say first of all no we figure na ba na was some about 30 months but more than 3 months ka ho na akoye 33 months tinshada nya 3 years ubedu na udi 2 years 4 months they call 2 years 5 months ubetimi apply for extension no extension obeya first of all no so English I would year first one A1 I was say we A2 say A2 dia ubetimi use a B1 ubetimi use we application online form our fill from FLRM we be application no you sure say afie twemu no ana busumi nsia ade ba time awo ye no modwuma say yawo yere say yemi ne yedi boma ay 18.6 into 6 months and 9.8 also nya 6 months bank statement 6 months pay slips also nya tenancy agreement so nya employer's letter also nya our last P60 why ni nyina no o fill no online when to your IHS 1,560 what to your immigration 1,033 but we are online fee no call about 1,052 what to your what print your form what print list what's all the count what book appointment book we are what upload documents no what bounce or the passport ko ya what bounce enche bia ubi hu se ya the card abrel.
Right, you Uncle Ben me that say. Now, second question, and it me forward day, you know. We the obisa me or person cultural B1 exams test EB. Na or ba kromo ha no, sisi o school or can send call fedani ni school no. And a school na ye na assessment no mo ye no or results no ya tro listening, speaking, reading and writing no. Enti ebi near they call home office na speaking and listening no no we unya baako B1 enyo unya baako A1 enti obisa say sa results no kita no obetumi the application and access still also register no control with Trinity College for na ansa no ma accept na is there possibility somebody to me accept new kita na
say oh yeah English and the immigration for no schools and colleges BSc ho amo pet and a bit me aye won so he no ti say so he na wo ye no say Cambridge University na ye o say Oxford Birmingham Westminster University na ye o say answer he na nye Trinity College or the other ones amo de abeka ho na say na omonje I just say a university degree bachelor's masters and a PhD. But so who yen so here or baby, obi o some A level. Se no for students not there, omo just aniama no but for private life, family life, not dear. You can say English. Only omo ayamo omo license omo yes answer no. Omo pen I'll bet me ayawo.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yo, Uncle Ben, me da say. Me da masina. Me da manyina say.
Sure, yes, here that say. Now my tea and mote then canon. Offron so bet me afre 0208 1231016. Uncle Ben, there will be question about any farm IT. Or say, or your EU citizen with indefinite leave to remain, or Baba or Ghana, with the 26 years, or hello. Can I still bring her to the UK? If yes, what are the procedures or requirements? I'm doing 20 hours a week at the moment.
Okay. I mean, first of all, no, so what the Wababa under EUSS, Uba, so we want before and after December, obetimi the number. We di year bia obetimi the number. The only difference is so Uba na under 21 and the idea which ran is Uba. Okay. So you over 21. In addition, so we choose a Yawbano. I was also a choice of Washan.
Okay. Your comment so a view you will be a war of Manoso, Minfama, and Kabenafi, on NT. Am I? Hello?
Hello, good evening. Okay,
but Uncle Benity, why?
But already, my wife is Italian. Okay, Italian passport. Now you put a crowd in 2 years. I work British birth certificate. If you have registration, man. Now, if you it scheme, but because of uncertainty, it me apply for the Italian passport. So my question is, better let me enroll me in the EU settlement scheme without passport, please.
I'm sir, my shadow Anthony. What's your wife? I had started with home amibium.
Well, you're Italian citizen. Now you're now.
Or you're then citizen, Italian.
And you work.
Okay.
I will put a British certificate. Now, but you register as a British. But you cut here, according to when church, most is I settlement scheme. But we need any passport. It means Italian passport number because of uncertainty. And I'm already register for I'm not a British citizen without EU settlement scheme.
Well, you know indefinite stay, Anna.
But what say?
Well, you know what indefinite, Anna.
I think wife will indefinitely to remain.
Or war, I call Anna no indefinite.
Or what? No, no, preset by saying, I expect now.
Okay, so only passport are you okay? Who bet me I register as British without a passport? We need a passport, you know, because under section 1(3) of the British Nationality Act, you know. So we are called na ye wukumuha. Na time I wo na wo mama and na wo papa enye British and now we need indefinite. But you see, I be British and now say we be indefinite. You register passport in your requirement. Why?
Okay. If the number because I'm a citizen, automatically we have to as a European United apply for any requirement being right.
And yet, Opesa or British, we have to apply for EUSS. No, why?
Okay, you never that's a car.
That's okay.
Okay. And so that's say Yami in show 020812310116. Hello.
Okay, you never that's a car.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Mama, to say.
Nyame adumo mpacho na so e.
Nyame adumi ho ye pa. Akobeno wa ha, me nyame so me dicha me wa ha. Me nti we.
Oh, yo menu ya be ma me pacho me so ye frema course me kase free Brighton. Thursday no kura me Frank ben but ni eso wa ye busy. Yenti me na nkasa. Me nso me problem ni say me ye yiyi. Ena me ne me ba e ka ye ne ma bo mu say ye kofa me nua no mo ma mienu aba.
Okay.
Nti lawyer ne ye ahani wo Brighton ha ya. Nti wo de ade ni tu mo no. Yemfa say next week na 3 months. Nti Tuesday no ye wo hwa na me ba ne frɛ me say wanya email na kasa ne nya muta mo ankwala ne de wo mo passport bibi akɔ embassy ho. agency na wukosi ni so no waje nneema no oma tracking number bi ya kyerɛ sɛ me ba ne no no frɛ me sɛ omo asende ayi sɛ collect your passport nti ɔma nkwala na kɔgye passport me frɛ lawyer no na lawyer no so wonim ho hwee ɛna nkwala na kɔgye passport no but enka normally nkrɔfoɔ kyerɛ sɛ ye refuse a wokɔgye passport no na ati paper na no a ɔmo de shame reason ko a ɔmo refuse ye we ni de bibia nka ho lawyer no si onim ho hwee na ɔbɛfrɛ home office maintain ho hwee nti ama Thursday no me frank ben office sɛ nka me pɛ no na mabisa no fi sɛ yɛnhunu ade korɔ pɔtwe a ɛnam so si yɛ refuse yɛntumi nhunu ade korɔ ba sɛ nkwalaa na kɔgye passport no anam sɛ nka mebisa nkre ben sɛ na dawroma we no menya ne dɛn.
Well, Ohima, I mean, first of all, no, to na adwuma bi ate no mistakes wo home office for adwuma nim ti ebi wo hɔ a nka o ma yɛ decision no I was so mo email normally no lawyer no na yɛ application a ka o sɛ lawyer no mo di no akasa but mmere bi wo hɔ a wo be nso mo sane hwɛ ma lawyer no yɛ kra yɛ ho bebree me no ka sɛ me wo bi ono nso akɔfa ne passport saa hwɛ nim but the fact that we need no interest in refuse no it could be say a mistake and to send a lawyer no kase obetro na anya so otro mo a na wanya moae etimi di bosume you know ansa na wanya moae enti nya abotre why
Mpacho mati.
Okay.
Mpacho mati. That's
all right. Yeah, that's it. Bye-bye. 0208-123-1016. And come on, we be so say or ye Ghanaian or worry British new oba. Our oba na oba no enyim bill. I came to the UK on 3-year visa which expires on the 8th of August 2021. I want to know if I can apply to renew from now and what is the process.
I say oba 2021.
Or say no, or the passport no be expire, the visa no sorry, be expire August 2021. Okay. No visa so wait me application is say.
And your time I be expire, your time I want the bar, because was so deep 2.5 years. An application be an with me 30 days ahead. Till we did 2 years, 5 months, I will bet me. If I would do 2 years, 4 months, I will bet me because by the time I go born sana application about 2 be and nabo so many abeka.
Okay.
And on check it time or not the back room and on kind 2.5 years no. And your time and the visa no be good.
Okay. 0208-123-1016 with me afre na ofra bomodia to bunejina so emaye because your name will be come shortly and koben ewaha. But many awa so good evening I'd say.
Good evening.
Yes. But you too.
Me pacho me question kakra na nka me pese me bisa.
Mpacho you too.
Me pacho me wo wa hanom na me wo ye na me ne krata ye 2 questions na me bisa. Na me ne krata and I me de akwala no ekofi at the age of 11 months. Na no na ne papa wo krata ndi ne papa je ne papa de na aka 2 years so 1.5 man ewu. Nti wa apply na omo de ma akwala no. And na owo fie no so no. They apply for indefinite emano. And na omo de ma no. But ewu say for okwaya che when you 14 years this year. But you pese e for fa no. The indefinite na ewu ana say ye betumi ayusu eno de aba.
Ohima indefinite no yede man wo Ghana.
Yede man wo ha.
Na owa na yede man.
Yede man no woni ha but ne papa kwaji no no ne indefinite no de ne de ne kan ho. E na omo de man no.
Enti yede man no na oni kromo ha.
Me pa cho there bi.
Ba man kan kire home office for said no oni ha.
There be wanka.
Ana afa nso bo ne papa nyina se am wo indefinite.
Ne papa kwadi o British passport.
Na akola na ye under 18. Or under 18.
Of course, you 14 years, but still our Ghana.
And what's in Ghana, how many years?
Okay, now or 11 months.
Not just what's in Ghana, by 13 years.
Pachai.
And I feel you're indefinite in man, how many years?
Indefinite, no, or about 3 years.
And 11 years, and I fancy 12 years, 10 years, I had indefinite in a man, no, or macro mahada. Okay. Well, first of all, no, I have very suspicious. You're indefinite, but you're the man now Ghana now in here. International will be a transfer home office. That is one problem, but many are worried about that because of one who has still under 18 who can go indefinite. Also, sorry, who can British
passport.
Who indefinite. Mo bet me a register kola. Why? To bet me a register as a British citizen. Obe fill a form be a friend of form MN1. Mo fill it online no mo tua. But I was some more who's a kola no Ghana. Me pa mo cheo. Mamu ntwa tribune. Now, are you ready?
Yeah,
within 3 months, no more certificate. No. Certificate in here ready. I'm going to apply for British passport, amano. And I'm going to Ghana passport. No more apply for right of abode, amano. Right of abode, no more quicker. Go apply for British passport. On my investigation, who said, Moje indefinite, no near. You know, more than Sembeham. Monya naturalization, registration, on mano. Under Section 1.3, we are Monya Ghana passport, Namonja right of abode. And also within a month, now they are now about. We do and apply for the British passport. Why?
Okay.
That's it. Okay. You said that's 0208-123-1016. Ezekiel Johnson, the lady about say, can you confirm if there's a priority service for visitors visa applications? If so, may I ask the cost and if such service has any benefits or advantages over the standard one?
Well, so na ABI emergency in Oba, which may have priority. But normally, no matter we are a priority crowd, investigation or more, no more investigation we as an idea amount. And I know some for prefer some apply and a decision. So that will be a panel. But so had a difficult. Ubit me apply, but there's no guarantee, sir. Time on the amount. Well, sometimes I hear Juma. A few times I apply priority service for visitors visa. I'm going to decision within 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
0208-123-1016. Senior partner, BWF Solicitors, Ewaha. Uncle Ben, you questions? No. I'm saying family question. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Uncle.
Good evening. Good evening. To say.
Uncle, pardon, Pachamuste.
Yeah, how are
on Pachamo, question my Uncle Ben.
Do you know?
I'm back home 10 years. My settlement scheme, no, my main letter. But me were back at Ghana or 15 years. My person of coffee back. And in person business in this case, you know, never EU route, no so announce a British route. Pacha question.
Well, obey EU settlement scheme on the number, and it's still a EU law but under British rules. Why?
Oh, okay. But who has to make so responsibility?
There be. And only advantage I still more no, because Yamen Chadia as at December on our hadada. And what the EU law no be used throughout. Ubi or yawa busu and EBA. Just oh wire for fraud there and your oba be used British law instead of say EU law no. But se who kunda da mpona ukofana ba EU law. Ukofa obaba EU law. Ukofa umame aba EU law. Why?
That's
yeah, I mean, sure. 0208-123-1016. Uncle, we say, what form do I need to apply for my son who is 17 years old? And the podcast say, put a British passport.
Okay, nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo apply for British citizenship ma wo ba a ɔyɛ 17 ɔyɛ under 18 nti wobɛuse form MN1
Okay.
now wafill it online wohia 2 referees or ɔmo details, full name, date of birth, mobile number, email, passport number, address, relationship. Wofili wia na wo print form na wo de ɔmo section na akɔma ɔmo na ɔmo sign na wo de account na wo post to. But yeah, no online.
Online.
Yeah.
Right. Young call for so. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Good
Uncle
evening.
Ben.
Good evening.
I'm here tomorrow.
Good. Uncle Ben, it's you.
Me pacho, the question you know. Me pacho, sense na pacho man for come once more. Sense as a sense of some pacho da roma. Me kra mi ni mo bi no ka che mi se ya. Me pacho, say obi say as a man fill forms now they will charge me £1,000. Me pacho, no, my first question. Pacho, my second question is Matisa was the ABS Oba Ufigana Nasa Oba Ediokuta visiting visa na tourism visa na idea Oba Konoma. Ubetia Sikabu Airport £2,000 or something pounds. Pacho only be from one and Pacho Adaroma.
Well, census, no, to be frank, and then I'm a media and a deadline here, China. Into my yeah.
£1,000 fine, they didn't
Yeah, a new law, I'm the account. I think it's silly, really, because the facts are the show cries a fine. I might be about dreams. I didn't conform more, you know, all my prosecutor, and I said, yeah, you didn't cry, I'm about it. The concept is wrong because Sabe, untimin koi fee BM. Enti, Sancrofor for na nipa bako penefele, untimin. Just says, I will fill in a witch and tronsoa. I don't see a bit me a fine £1,000. No. But the bottom line is, a census, I don't need a buya mine. Krobia here statistics, any data. Nkolahin ye wo kro yimu foreigners ahena wa be before ahe law aye na be before area where ahena te ho school bus aye school for ahena te ha. Enti aboa aye very important. Anything I'm spend because year 6 day, year 5 days, year 5 and year fee.
Really, it doesn't even take long.
It doesn't take long, but questions in the be you know, it's so private. In TB I just jump it. And Titi say ABA or man say bisase. Okay, there was some British, black, Africans or Caribbeans. No, I say bisase. Which black do you identify with? I mean, me, I don't have a problem. So I say Ghanaian. Which African way do you identify with? Ghanaian. But besides, we are Juma. Ye ben a oba kromo ha. We are passport ben and our nationality then. Now, these are questions, so person nkrofo fill form. You don't even ask these questions. Well, many people advise you about, but unfortunately now it's going to be poorly attended to. Unfortunately, and it doesn't matter. So almost 1 year fine 1,000. Still, be what you to grow record be any sort of. On one room be no alcohol. And a funny bag of quajuma on Matla and a job by or Benum Negari and I would did fufua or koda and a panosako. For me, you know, it's I think a concept with penalty now it doesn't make sense to me.
But now so second question here.
Also be figana by say also to 2,000. Na ya dia compensation de ba o manyam fa.
But say o say ABS obi kuta visiting visa and as tourism visa na oba land hanoma obetua fee say £2,000 say £200 or say £150 for BBB but one to and change mo.
Okay, well, first of all, no, Krobia, I want COVID and answer C-19 regulation. And run a journal me who say we are British, Untiminko America. And run a journal me who. I can perceive me Papa, but unfortunately I can't go. Problem is, Obia, why and Shisha, Ghana, or qua, or yeah, COVID test or how we do Ghana, or yeah, into which you are 150 online, Ukuta. ECOWAS passport, which you have $50. Sounds so now British and now UK, sir. So what by UK? We have a COVID tester. I will say we book 2 more tests. For our second day, and our 8th day. 2 tiano online, I 220. To what about do no data or whatever, not or cat in a go, cat in a go plastic him. 2 year now, would it be at a sample? No, what I show minimum, what I show him, what I show tube, no, wabuso, wakataso, what I share bag him, or the tissue, ashim, wakataso, what I share card him, or more box be, no, I post it. I was all quarantined for 10 days, but you were test to release. So we are test to release now within 5 days. Obey to me free within 5 days. But still, no, obey yes, I had 2 tests now with you. Obey the 2nd day and the 8th day. To what I will release you within 5 days. Obey 3 tests or 4. Ghana, 1 on 2nd day, 1 on 5th day, 1 on the 8th day. And sanity, but then I'll bet you online and son of
there's a free Ghana bar. I was a pay 210 little.
Well, I was so tia and son of Ghana crowd, mamma. Airport say, Omo check your bag, a check it. Obana or check you in, a check it. Udusruwa, Ghana, the Obia near Juma, and Omo creative jobs and Ama. Udusruwa and Crofobin, so near Juma, Omijina, or don't you do a becassi here, I don't know. We man, Opana Honso. At my boarding so now, and until baby and an uncle for bear 4 cry. Now I'm going to check a crown, and yes, I would do phone each other and what you or you phone. Now, what do one say? Every so before what's all wrong, sir? Won't far sanitizer. I don't know. What catch your son on my boyfriend? I had you knew. Yeah, him sanity. Why? My own petition be called round set. Young petitioner, Omuncha 220.
Hello.
What do you say? So before. What do
okay, answer any a lot of the comments on the Facebook page and our YouTube page, we say Charlotte say Uncle Ben, my visa is due for final renewal for my 10 years on the 4th of May 2021. Can I renew it now, or I should count 28 days back before the 4th of May? How much is the fee now? And can I redirect the address because I will be moving address in May?
Okay, well, I mean, from now to May, it's of course, obey me here. Because I the BWF mechano, ube book appointment, be upload on any amano, not 2, 3, 4 weeks about. To now 1 month, to you okay, yeah, sometimes application 3 months prior to the time, yeah. So we are priority there at a dead on 28 days. But so we are through the normal channels now. A month, 2 months, crano, okay, obey me because law said, what the application over. Now I come more than 28 days. I did go actually the big application as well.
Okay. 0208-123-1016. Okay. Nipano omami tumadi ni free hello.
Hello.
Fedia. You met me at tea with you. And let's say
Good evening.
Good evening.
Akusia partner Kasei.
You, Auntie
Papa.
You too.
Me pacho, baby sa Uncle Ben Assembly, I'm a bit confused. Unity and I'm a work assistant, who is my husband. Na my application, na email a wahana say, you have been granted limited leave to remain in the United Kingdom for 5 years under Appendix EU to the immigration rules. This is also referred to as pre-settled status. And you know, if I don't believe me, who say, I was saying me yet the war na say me come more and so me maybe.
Oh, Emma, what the why what the energy? And to brofono matrono and to set it to brofono. Where your New Testament brofo. One say or see EUSS a woman. And I was can limited leave. And so into why or dear and why?
Paper should Martin.
Okay.
That's it.
To what I'm phone catcher or Momonia, Chiromo San or Moyano. Now Monyomo dear. Why?
Okay. Yes, it does say. Wait to me, a friend, na fe, or the call and answer concern, no abba. But say, unshare page now, but modia na yen Cecilia and ma yen. You were WhatsApp messages in be our ha, me say, me bosso a day, ama and Ben or say, or you're British citizen or Manchester, or you're unemployed and he's been on PIP for the last 5 years. Or what, no, for a similar, you know, who he would like to bring to the UK to come and live with him. One is 22 and the other is just 11. Omoma me our yeni abane efrimu who here 3.5 years ago, and there's no one to look after them, especially the one who is 11. One of my cousins who used to look after them is currently ill and not able to discharge that duty any longer. The father of the older one passed away 2 years ago. The father of the younger one is still alive but not involved in the child's life. I want them to come and live with me here in the Ikowa, Canada. I would be very grateful if you could kindly help me. Do I need to apply for normal visa or adopt them as my children? Process near there.
Well, may I sure say the permanent Canada because the facts are there almost the same.
Okay.
Well, first of all, no, so we are British citizen and now we will be a cry indefinite leave. Now we need EU near. What they will be a onya woba or yiri and a wukun eba. Requirements, are very, very strict. I was so church a sandy pana, I wouldn't know bano. Bibi potting be one a braboma and in tea was so ba. Say, or ye relative, and also she share war. Normally, no, a colana de more than 18, or more considered as a obey your relative or your adult relative. Obi awadi 22 dear, sabio or adult, ain't untimi nkasa wona wo hwe ne nche wo se wo de no ba anti no ye out kra Ghana ye ni civil war wo ana ye ni difficulties bi e wo ho a kire se untimi hwe no nti question am se me bisa no se wo nua ne nua no mo ho am se ne sister ti ba bi nkola ne ti akola 22 no hwe de wadi 12 no ana am se wa high dan ama omo but the sister no ba bi ote no I say honye, and I'm saying, Hadana Wahama, we had an own high be my sister. Now on show, and I'll see you new coon and in Niema. Oh, the long and short, and I said, it's almost impossible. Or I saw yet adoption, or bet me I adoption. It's a bit expensive. And social workers waha private adoption agency on by a home study report amount. It's between 6,000 and 12,000. Omuyama we are obeje eligibility certificate for Ministries of Education. Ghana a Hague country. Inti we adoption or Ghana, we are British, akola baba be British straight away. And a Ghana no because we are family member no. So we need yere kra kan ho a obetimi adopt akola no. Adoption process no so anye as difficult. Say oko adopt obi a onye wo family member. Inti mene naka under the immigration rules, almost impossible. But obetime adoption, no they are called anaba. Or your adoption, they are under age and obetime the number.
Okay. You share in your war of my so now in hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Rapper Kuen Uncle Ben.
Yes, good afternoon. It's saying.
Actually, I'm here also.
I'm excited though.
Hi, my try to get it through my friend now bank.
Well, Uncle Ben will have tea in tea way.
Pacho, wait a minute, question, my sister, or Ghana, and I make no EU ni, or my worry. Now, December, you know, more register our reno. That's the first week in December. So say, you per se December last year. So say, you per se. Your application, money, but now besides the application, I see a year or no man, I say, I saw your Ghana.
My application here online, and we application, so we are in Ghana, so we are how Nina online, and Timona would decide why.
Okay, now Pacho can call me and your papa neba, or bet me the Oma come abba.
Papa no ko ware, mamma.
Pacho, I upon now worry, Mrs. Tano.
Papa no ye EU nino.
Pacho, I.
But mamma no woma.
Omba mienu ye under
Enti
18.
time papa no ware ma me no December no nkola na be ye ono nso ne mma nti ono nso betimi de o maba why
Okay. Nti pacha eso mo be remansa na June 31st na ba.
there be o betimi aba anytime.
Anytime. Okay.
Yes.
Mate.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's nyame tramo.
That's okay. Also, in our CP,
Okay, bye.
0208123116. Go ahead and say, for first time in a long while, will be at the voice note about.
Okay.
Good morning, Uncle Ben. Mpacho, lete ya binsakin na mepese mebusa ho asem kakra. Mpacho, omose menseni documents bi embrom. Na mesa hwe ase no omose se me finding difficulties bia men responding to this email letter nasie. And pese me bisa say me documents no mo se men send mra no. The same email address na men send nko ana say a different email address men te letter nasie. Ba cho bit ma chiri mu kakra me da wase na men shira.
Me you email ko okay. Enti ho. Ohene se wutie a obetimi asane aba me WhatsApp 07712 761884 07712 761884 obetimi de aba ma hwa ma why
okay. Yenia Evans, the Nidia Abba platform, so say I was refused twice for EA family permit as a dependent and extended family to an EU person. I later applied to study in the UK and was granted a visa. Can I still apply for the EA family permit?
Well, EA family permit, of course. So we are nipa ne busi another. Now we ha.
Was he refusing twice?
Minim reason till we refuse no. Me who cases be a old style maybe omo refuse in 2016 or the case na by last week I ho adwuma. So marriage and I'm someone get a marriage certificate into because of case of Karim. But we've moved on from case of Karim to case of Owusu. And Dipano, Home Office was wrong. They've always been wrong about Ghanaian marriages. Always been wrong. To be a refuse so a warrior crata yanji antum those days, you know. No way wrong. Still on way wrong. And to reapply possible. So where area still will retain our right of residence. Yes, so to me, go back to EU, dear no.
Okay. 0208123116. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening, boss. That is saying.
Hello. Are you?
Okay. But you too.
Let me Uncle Ben.
I quite down, but you too.
But me EU partnership partner. Mikuta with indefinite. Hello. And my can't say we know. My can't say permanent settlement maybe. EU permanent settlement.
EUSS now.
But changing cards na mommy. It's that minimum na offense and the mayor.
Okay, ohene wa say start okay say EU indefinite leave maybe. And I was EUSS.
Permanent no.
Men pese mo be kasasa. Ti we say na wa mo confusion because kind indefinite obi anim say a new one maybe. But the old patch say permanent residence but we switch akọ new one no aye indefinite leave no. And old card no ya ma wa setena but oma mbrɛ new card. Obi a wo biometric card a enwu bia no. Ya ma EUSS na ya mbrɛ new card.
Okay.
Omumrɛ. I just was apply for replacement biometric card. Are you free? Obetimi aye. Ebi wo ha you paid and say £80 or say £20. But we dey obey na free. Oya or the biometric card be san akoma omo na omama o new one be. But I am valid. The only problem is because color nasasano. Employers need be home start say old one or monje. I just say new one. And also be create problems for our community. And you are who are certain say our certain no and your card no so kwan egu internet na so. Ama what the code no ma or employer or check internet na obehu say was certain no.
Okay. Boss, hey, okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's CP.
Hello.
Yes.
Yo, na mpacho na card no se efense we no omu change ye no a card no we can say we 2019 no mo de brem no. Emu gya say me start change card no bio.
O pese we change ya obetimi a change. O penso atwan e be expire no I change no. Why?
Pacho you.
Okay. So mama email say am indefinite no.
Hello.
O mama email say am indefinite no.
O mama me say efense ya mama we no indefinite no because na card na be ba foforo no na me kuta 5 years no. Na o mka me say can't say me indefinite no na mkwan so ba nti na efense me njai na efense ba na mama ewi na ba ye nso mo ntro EU settlement we no engu so ye nti omo se me say amanfo se me say change nti na mo a confuse me no
but say we say why EUSS no and ya bro email
yeah my the me no 2019 no mo na no mo ka say na me ye pre we settlement no mo say no just me ye we settlement nti ba na my nso but o mo change card na ma me any problem
once I wo letter I chere say wo asetena no egu internet ne so e wo mo portal na so nti no ano no why
pato you me da sipa
okay
that's it that's it you may insure 0208131016 and when we say my partner and child are in the UK. They are both on leave to remain 2.5 years, and she is taking benefits. Can she apply for me to join them?
Sir, limited leave to remain. Omo limited leave to remain on betimi di omu kumu aba.
Okay.
And omo yere aba. Eye obi oye EU ni a limited leave to remain.
Okay.
So limited leave to remain 2.5 years EB because of WOBA and I say private life. Your application under immigration rules requirement and say was we are settled. It when you are settled, we won't mean for number. Me who confusion be free. And in the last few weeks in the say question way several times.
Okay.
We read the law now. First you say WOBA I was say WOBA no I say indefinite. And I said, what now 7 years, and now you're British. So, the Abeka was Obano were limited leave under EUSS. Ubet me a Gina Colano, so now they are asset now. And I'm on and I said, Ubi were limited leave under EUSS. Ubet me a warrior be at the Naba. Only indefinite, but bit me the Nipa Naba. But I know you're under the EUSS, appendix EUSS.
Okay.
But under immigration rules, appendix FM, specifically EC partner, entry clearance partner, I was set Nipano indefinite leave to remain. And sana we timide a yere ana ekun aba.
Okay. We at the question about how I say, or so adapt our friend be our yearly relative of Ghana. What's the procedure? How much does it cost?
Okay. Sana mekaya no. British law and a Ghana law British law no say what they are free outside bar your friend inter-country adoption. Obi oya inter-country adoption bia no British aban pese akola ko a no ba well mu usu ene wo ban e wa ha. Enti wo be commission homestead report free private independent social worker. But I was saying the panel registered with private adoption agency. ɔmbɛba wo fie ane wabɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɔmɛhwɛ adwuma a wɔyɛ wo yareem wasetenam wo criminal conviction a check your background na ɔma file a report ɔmde w'adeɛ bɛma wo na wagye eligibility certificate na kyerɛ sɛ wobɔ aban no kɔkɔ sɛ mekɔfa akwadaa afiri Ghana aba wo saka saa nneɛma mmienu wei a wobɛtumi de na akɔ to call Ghana no because ɔyɛ family member no woni social welfare for kasa ɔbɛ file a report na ɔmo de aka report na wɔyɛ no wode bɛma ɔmo na ɔmo de aka ho ne nyinaa yɛ ready a na wode kɔ court wo lawyer file wɔ court no ani gye ho sɛ ɔde akwadaa no bɛma wa na ɔde na ma wo woyɛ British a immediately no akwadaa no bɛyɛ British wonyɛ British a ɛwɔ sɛ wo file na onya home office for leave to enter and indefinite leave to enter now the no ba I just say why you ba
0208-123-1016. Hello, I just say boss.
Hello. Mpacho good evening.
Good evening.
Na mpacho me mpese me bisa question kaka. Me ye ni won. Na but mpese me kofa me yele ene member miensa eba. Eno no so no the requirement is na me to me aye. Because me ye juma.
We EU ni na opesa wo de wo yele na wo maba. Ekwan da ho. Wo be file ama omo. So ba no ware no before 31st of December you be use appendix EU no ana de ama wo.
Me wale no 2016 ena me no ware.
Ti obetimi afale ama wo ba no ana wo mane nyina.
Na but up to June no almost June from June there mean to me May from June no ebia law ni be change na say me wo mu dada no ndi
ohene oma free mu dada enye June no be free June no ye mo a mo kromo ha no mo a mo wa ha no ana June no eka mo obi a wa outside bia memfa June ko foreign obi a owa ha te se wo no why apply for EUSS ni be
pre-settlement in my area.
Excellent. Ti wo saa no na ye ka ase ye wo de no se sia wo waye nti wo no wonka ho. Obi o wa ha bia wa ware ahye kokoa mu na wo kromu ana wo ni asset na wo so ye application.
Me de na menya wo information e bia mpese me be hu na wo go wo ye mamia.
Obetimi afra
adwuma contract na say bibi sara dia na nka maboa me ho ntimi ba na waya ma
obetimi afra your office no Monday to Friday 9:30 to 6 aya 0208 493 7340 ana 0208 493 7340 So opese offer obi ye be mobile na obetimi afre 077 12 761 884 077 12 761 884 but the best number na me de ma no offer obi obe fa phone na obetimi na akasa why.
Okay. All right. When you're in our CP, you baba ko Charlotte. I'm saying or the question by about when you the answer to the second part. I asked if I can redirect my mails when I've made an application to the Home Office because I'll be moving in May and June, and my visa had to expire in May.
O card na ya de ba no. Mesraw. Ye hu wa ye mfama. Yenya horror stories bebre say card na ko di nkrofo bi ho and obi wa or blackmailing wo demand diska so wonim say wo tu a for sa address no ama wo mo ntem ya ente sa na wo betu animanimu ya ansa na wa de na wu a twen utu a na wo the address na ye redirection bi any ho eba sa card na eba yenya na redirect because first no na DX4 anadeba. I'm saying, see, I'm FedEx4 anadeba. And you're very direct.
Okay. But me fa call na you church.
Okay.
Na
hello.
Nyam chemba. And we will do even for name we quiz and also so at the bar and sana our summary in English. So we be at the very last call. Now fee you caught the next segment of the program. Intimini about my intio. Hello. Oh, the line I fail. Oh, kafra. Well, I know any nature say means I am runner maybe sir Uncle Ben. This afternoon we have really looked at what any person can do when an application put in for the EUSS is refused. Reason being that the person is provided false documentation. Why would an application be refused in relation to that, or in addition to the reason given, and how would anybody go about it?
Okay. Well, I mean, first of all, the EUSS or Appendix EU Settlement Scheme has eligibility requirements and also suitability requirements. Under the suitability requirements, especially under EU 15 and EU 16, your application can be refused for several reasons. My focus today is on misrepresentation, deception, and providing false documents. So if you commit any of these three, or in the eyes of the Home Office, if you misrepresent facts, you commit deception, or you produce a fraudulent document, which is a false document, your application could be refused. There are various aspects to the suitability test, and the essence is that you are truthful in your dealings with the Home Office. But my concern is not whether or not you've provided a document or information which is turned out to be false, deceptive, or fraudulent. My concern is, did the Home Office follow the required steps? One, to give you time to respond to their suspicion, because all they have is a suspicion initially. It may be that they've got evidence, maybe a scientific test or a specialist test to determine whether the document is false, or they've also got other information which contradicts what you've provided. There's a case law which says that the Home Office must warn you and give you opportunity to respond to the concerns. Okay. And then they will serve you with what we call a minded to refuse letter. You'll be given 14 days to respond. Once you respond, they will make a decision. Very likely they will refuse the application if they are of the view that the information is deceptive, misrepresented, or the document is fraudulent or false. Above that, it is your duty to ensure that when you're providing documents, you source the documents from the relevant government agencies. So if it's a birth certificate, from the Birth and Death Registry in Ghana, or if it's a marriage certificate, from the relevant Metropolitan Authority. If you've taken all reasonable steps to source these documents or provided information, and your application is refused, what would you do, or what do you have to do? The first step is to appeal against the decision. Under the EUSS, your grounds of appeal under Section 82 and 984 of the Nationality, Immigration and Asylum Act 2002, as amended by the 2014 Act, is that the decision is not in accordance with Appendix EUSS, insofar as it limits you from residing here or prevents you from joining your family member. Don't leave it there. Provide further explanation. First of all, also state that the allegation made by the Secretary of State is challenged. The burden of proof is on the Secretary of State to show that the document or the information that you've provided is false, deceptive, or fraudulent. Once you've done that, remember that because the burden of proof is on the Secretary of State, the Secretary of State not only must show that the document is false, that you have an intention of deceiving the Secretary of State. That is why you provided a false document. So there's an element, a mental element. So if you can explain and provide a common sense explanation, which is believable by any reasonable person, then of course you didn't have the mind to deceive, because the case law of AA Nigeria, which is a 2010 citation Court of Appeal, and Lord Justice Rick said that it is not just saying that somebody's evidence is false or the information provided is fraudulent. It doesn't stop there, because the person may have provided that particular information or document innocently or by mistake. Innocently or by mistake. So if your explanation is that you're not aware that this document is false, and you've provided explanation to say that these are the steps I took when I spoke to you, I said potentially you should request for receipts to confirm that the document was sourced from the relevant government department. Ideally, they should also write a letter to confirm that the document they've given you is not fraudulent. Beyond that, you also must always, and I keep saying this, must always ensure that whoever is representing you to fight back, to make your application, to put your best case forward, is a qualified person. Because the realm of deception doesn't stop there. Once a first application is refused, subsequent applications will be refused. If you don't win that appeal, whatever else you provide, whatever application you make, they will refer you back under the 320 that you've previously used deception, misrepresentation, or false document, and therefore you're banned for 10 years. That is a concern I have now. And that is why I say that once an allegation has been made against you for providing false information, false document, or deceptive information, get a qualified lawyer. There are various lawyers, but I say get a solicitor, preferably somebody who is on the panel, immigration panel, a person who is qualified and has been assessed by the Law Society as qualified. I know pocket lawyers or family members normally try to assist people. But once we get into the realm of suitability test, deception, misrepresentation, and falsity, it moves away from just doing ordinary everyday thing to the legal realm, and you need a case law to fight back.
All right. Well, Abusia say Bibia and Towasuma, you all kind of say you refuse to say one fact the correct documents and now you fake documents fight back ne prove case no sebeya enkonko tiao debi muma yemfa asida kese ansa ne bekọ quiz mfa asida kese emma Uncle Ben wo ene adaje a wanya de amayen na waba be boy explain enema inyanda bia sa anke pe Uncle Ben mijina atifo ne clients na fe Ghana fo nyina anemo adawase enyumre ene wadaje
Kwaku mesome dawase titiru se memenda wanya adaje abehwe unuanom na oma information aye priceless and the BIA me catch but I think say I was here recognize say time I would amanya ne minimum filtity why ma Owusu ye and I say waba abe set up me no kan o dwen ha say na obeye siesie ha kama ani bibia nti Kwaku ya da ase ya da itie for so ase ne yenuanom a mo be join because someone ba so agro no nyede mo mfra agro no nyede mo bisa question agro no nyede mo hunti ane ya wa but the American na say asema ya ka no ehu hia se obi foforo beti enti frɛ no na bɔ na mane se na be ya wa no nkofo mo no fa video no fa koma no na ono antie because asɛm no efiri nipa baako ekomienu akomiensa ho a ebedu enan no ho no na asɛm na asesa kra ti wo pɛ nipa na asɛm no nti no share video no na ono nso ntie bi da persene yebehia mo nyina ɛwɔ ha yɛdamose
yo ne na meja Uncle Ben kwan no na me ba abebo amane se bomodian se obe share video no ba ye be quiz no nti menko ye be hwe na afi ye de ho nkomo ansa na ya sorry Mekai will say EU settlement scheme no deadline no the 30th of June 2021. Tiwe me basisia.
Do you know that all EU nationals and their non-EU family members must make an application for EUSS before the end of June 2021? Failure to apply may affect your lawful residence in the UK. If you have not already acted and applied under the EU settlement scheme to secure your status in the UK, don't leave it to the last minute to apply. It is important that you ensure your status in the UK is secured and seek legal advice if necessary. This includes EU and EEA nationals who hold registration certificates or permanent registration certificates, or family members who have been issued residence cards or permanent residence cards under the EEA Regulations 2016. If you have not yet done so, we urge everybody who is eligible to apply for pre-settled or settled status before June 30th, 2021. The official deadline for pre-settled status under the EU settlement scheme is June 30th, 2021. However, to ensure the most secure position, it is advisable to make the application at the earliest possibility. Please make sure that you are present in the UK prior to the 31st of December 2020 and that you have all required documents to prove that. Please note that non-compliance with immigration laws, including periods spent in the UK by EEA and EU nationals who cannot evidence their exercise of treaty rights, may also affect future applications for British citizenship. BWF Solicitors has a wealth of experience in all aspects of UK immigration law and has assisted many families with their applications under the Home Office's EU settlement schemes. If in doubt, please contact BWF Solicitors urgently on 020-849-37340 or 077-127-61884.
Yeah, busia ya call aba. Nti Makai will say bomodian say obeye wo EU settlement scheme application before the 30th of June. Now, so say me ba be na me the quiz no e de abro na me bibisa wo question we. Em say mo follow yen on yen social media platforms and hold on question no wahu. But me ba bibisa wo bio. Or say meeting the financial requirement under Appendix FM, spouse with children. Yen hweye calculation be. Kobe is a British citizen with a wife and 2 children living in Ghana, all of whom are Ghanaians. Kobe wants to bring his wife and the 2 children to the UK. What level of maintenance requirement do they have to meet under the financial requirement? Kobe ekuta a British passport. Na yiri ene ne mamienu ewo Ghana. Omo nyina e Ghana for. Opese ode na yire ene ne mamienu no eba beka ne ho ewo UK ha. Na say a maintenance requirement 18.6 so na hwan ebisa ho questions bebrebe. Na de ebisa ne say Kobe ekofa na yire ene ne mamienu no aba. Sika sen ena wo se wo show se onya no afibia ansana wa meeti maintenance requirement no. Now get your answers on board. Yenhwe. Nana Berima Obrimpon Edenede Aba, the first one was say 24,800. We calculation women tinipa bibiri no dodgy. Also ODA NSA. When you enede ne answer eba. Answers are ye war hano a year number 1 a year 18,600. And ye war 19,600. You were 22,400, 24,800, and 27,200. Charlotte, Charlotte say a year 24,800. So for Joy, say 24,800. Akuya McDonald's 24,800. Mami Sankai will be also Brana OT and we're live on Abawa radio or peke audio no ede atoso. Edward ede about 24,800. Frank Chow 24,800. Akosia Part 24,800. Martin Ado ede different or say 18,600. Nana Kweku Amankwa say 22,400. TK Freeman 24,800. And yeah, now burning team say yeah, 6 o'clock now, no. Nti minkofa answer yeah, penny for a day ma yeah no. Quiz no answer no anything. Or say the answer is number 4, 24,800. Calculating in 18.6 and where the applicants include sponsorship of a child in the same at the same time, sorry, for that application near the or the calculation near the we hear 24,800. And no any young quiz no. Kaise Monday from 12 o'clock yeah the legal nuggets no ebeto in social media platforms and who so on Saka share it around. Information coming on Monday is very important. Very, very, very important. And now fe so yeah the quiz no question for ebeba. Now fe it drew Thursday and upon 9 o'clock BWF Solicitors yeah be war Rainbow Radio so and say Friday and upon 9:30 so yeah be war GN Radio so now trick said so yeah be sign Asia e war Jumedi so if I'm record from pon ya me ensure you want to say that